Welcome to this day of celebration. It's great to have all of you here to witness the union of Dakota and Ashley before God. Together we will share in the joys of their wedding, both this outward celebration of the event and the inward appreciation of the love that surrounds us. We are thankful for the blessings of another day, and especially grateful for this day, when we can be with friends and family, a lot who have traveled great distance to be here. I know Ashley and Dakota are truly grateful and feel blessed to have you all here. May you remember and cherish this ceremony, for on this day, we will forever bind Ashley and Dakota. Marriage are truly one of God's greatest gifts. As the Bible reminds us in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It keeps no records of wrong. It is not self-seeking or easily angered. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. Yes. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, and always perseveres.
Thank you to Ashley and Cody. I'm honored to be here today and congratulate you on your wedding day. I love you so much, Ashley, and I'm proud to be your sister. I'm so happy that you found the love of your life and your better half in Cody, even though he thinks hockey is a sport. Ever since we were little, we shared everything. And of course, we did have our scuffles, but that's what sisterhood is all about. And no matter what, there will always be love between us. And I am very happy and thankful to invite Cody and have Cody as part of our family. Or Corey. I mean, we could go with Corey. Like I said, even though figure skating. So I just wanted to make a toast to the newlyweds, to Mr. and Mrs. Lewis.
I guess I'll start, the pre-Ashley era. We'll start with that. So, see, before Ashley, Cody, he definitely had a type. Crazy-ass blondes from Miami. Okay. But, see, before Ashley, he was fresh off a relationship where his ex literally ran him over with a car and pulled a gun on him. So when we found out that he was yet dating another blonde lady from South Florida, we were all terrified, needless to say. But as it turns out, Ashley was, she's completely different. And actually it was the same girl that he was kind of talking about for this first couple years of optometry school, the same girl he kind of had a crush on all along. So the fact that they're, here together, getting married really is kind of a fairy tale ending here. But unfortunately for Ashley, dreaming that I saw you rise. This is just her beginning, because now she has the rest of her life to deal with his untreated sleep apnea, his preposterously loud, flat flipper feet, and pretty much everything else that comes with marrying an orangutan. But we all know Ashley, she can handle it, because she truly is one of the most patient, kind, and loving people that I know I've ever met. And both are incredibly lucky to be together. Their love just shines through the air. It's undeniable. So with that said, Cody, a little word of advice: just love her as much as you love the lightning, and nothing will get between you two.
No longer dreaming, I'd always have you.
Yeah, turn around the other way.
And to Ashley, growing up, Cody and I, we used to fight a lot. Typical brother stuff, right? And after every fight, Jane would sit us down and basically say, having a brother is the best gift that, I could ever give you. And, I really didn't get it at that time until I realized that now we can re-gift you to Ashley. So, love you both, and here's to a good start. All right.
Thinking about the season, how quickly they change. What if I stopped you?
Ashley, I can't believe the day is finally here. You know me better than anyone in this world, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You are honestly the woman of my dreams. You always know how to put a smile on my face, even after working a long 6-day work week. You will always be my travel buddy, my thunderbug for life. I promise you, I will still attempt to fold my laundry, even though you usually refold it halfway through.
In every season, I'd always have you.
I don't know what the future holds, but I promise you, I'm going to be all of yours forever. I can't wait to start a family with you, grow old with you, and who knows, we can retire and work at Disneyland when we're old. I will always love you, respect you, cherish you, in health and in sickness, through sorrow and success, for all the days of my life.
And this would all come true. And then I'd have you.
Marriage, regardless of any preconceived ideas you may have, has the ability and the capacity to deepen, challenge, and strengthen you and your relationship in ways you never imagined. As you hold on to one another, you'll find deeper levels of joy and happiness and peace together. Your marriage is a foundation upon which you are going to build the rest of your lives. It will always be there to sustain you as you go through your path.
I'd always have you. I'd always have you.
The joy you'll find as you pursue your shared lives will help you face challenges that you will come across. On your journey together, keep your spouse in the space of highest priority. Learn to live, love, and laugh together. Ashley, under the eyes of God, do you take Dakota to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, to be true to her in good times and bad, in sickness and in health? Do you promise to honor her in love and be sensitive to her needs, and put your full and complete trust in her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
So this is it. This is what it feels like. This is what love feels like, and I only ever thought of this existed in movies or storybooks, but you continue to show me every single day that it exists in real life too. Not only do you tell me you love me every day, but you prove it. You never fail to turn a bad day into a good one, or make me feel like the prettiest girl in the room. Thank you for telling me I'm capable of being loved and deserving, and that love like this does exist. People often talk about how difficult relationships are, and I honestly just can't relate. People say love is hard, yet it's the easiest, most special thing I've ever experienced with you. After years of nonstop laughter with you, I'm ready to be your wife because I know you will cherish me. I promise to always be your biggest supporter, even if it means supporting you through all the hockey seasons. You're my thunderbug for life. I can't promise you that dark clouds will never hover, or that the future will bring us many rainbows. I can't promise you that tomorrow will be perfect or that life will be easy. I can promise you my loyalty, my respect, and my unconditional love for a lifetime. I can promise that I'll always be here for you, to listen to you and to hold your hand. And I'll always do my best to make you happy and to make you feel loved. I can promise that I'll see you through any situation and pray with you, dream with you, build with you, and always cheer you on and encourage you. I can promise that I will be your protector, your advisor, your counselor, your friend, your family, your everything. I promise you. I love you so much. I love you to the moon and back. I love you, Dakota Lewis.
In the state of North Carolina, I am pleased to announce Dakota and Ashley as husband and wife. Dakota, you may now kiss the bride.
So I'd first like to say to my sister that we've come a long way from braiding hair before soccer games, from waking up on Christmas mornings together, to getting drunk in the Jurassic Park line, to celebrating our greatest achievements. It has not been easy following in your footsteps, sister. You have led a path over many mountains and lit a way that is so bright. I look up to you, well, not physically, but you know what I mean. You deserve a life that's full of happiness and love, and I'm so happy for you, sister. Next, I'd like to say that I have never met anyone as uncoordinated as Ashley until I met Cody. He made quite an entrance when we first met him, broke the dining room chair flat from underneath him. I also have some fond memories of him hiking with his shoes untied and on the wrong feet and no socks. To him singing karaoke to A Whole New World from the Aladdin movie. Cody, my new bro, a 12-pack of White Claws is no match for you. You fit into this family like you fit through Fat Man Squeeze. Congratulations, you guys.
When you look at me, you're bringing heaven down to earth. A symphony in every word, yeah.
Very honored to speak on behalf of a lifelong friend and brother. Having known Jane Lewis, a second mama of mine, all my life, this is the first time I can officially say that the baby goose has flown the nest. He's free. Growing up, it was always centered around baby goose. When we would get dropped off at middle school, before Cody had entered 6th grade, he just had to ride along in the car with us all the time. So I have a lot of memories with Cody and with Zach, but I only want to share a few that showcase what a good guy and brother Cody. Cody is so loyal and trusting. Zach and I convinced him to shoot an airsoft gun over the fence at my mom, his second mom, and Jane, almost hitting her in the eye. And I suppose he made amends with that by becoming an optometrist.
Keep running, nothing in our way, and we got no reason to wait. Let the journey take you where it wants to. We'll continue to find our way through anything we face.
So another memory I have is Todd and Mike had worked on a half pipe, and they built this steep roll-in. And another time, Zach and I had convinced him to drop in on this, and he did it, and he fully committed and wiped out completely with a Razor scooter. But I will say that when he goes for something, he really commits.
Brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.
The other thing I would say is, you know, each year we'd go trick-or-treating, and we'd have these big pillowcase bags full of Halloween candy, and we'd get back and we'd spread it all out and look at it, and he wouldn't eat a single piece. He'd save it all for the next year, and then it would spoil. But you know that he cherishes the things that he really loves, so.
Got everything we need. Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful.
When Cody and Ashley met, I knew he had finally met his match, and she could handle all his jokes and pranks, and most importantly, his annoying friends.
This is where the adventure begins. Here we go. Here we go.
Geese are especially fastidious, and when it comes to their loyalty, they're well known for long-term pair bonds they form. I know everyone here today couldn't be happier to see you two begin your lives together. Please raise your glass and offer cheers to the start of Cody and Ashley's happily ever after.
And a chance to see a never-ending world that's beautiful. Here we go, with the sunlight on our skin. It's a brand new day, it's ours to take, and we will let it in. This is where the adventure begins.